Hi, Paul. Okay, so continuing where I left off, let's scroll forward so that you can really wrap your mind around what this software is. Now, this is a complicated map out, but basically, when a customer comes through Facebook, you need to be able to take their order information, you need them to be able to check out. So we're talking about merchant accounts and email contact lists, and so on and so forth. All of this has to integrate with your analytics, and I'm going to show you why in a moment. Okay. So I want you to take a look. Hold on. Let's go right here. Now these are tracking, this software is tracking channels. So overall, this is the company's revenue. What did they do on Facebook? What did they do in email? And then what did they do paying Google to show their business listing in AdWords? This I'm not even going to get into because it's so negligible. So here's the most important part. This client, over the course of their account, so this is a 3-year span, has funneled close to $1.4 million in, they've generated $1.4 million. They gave or paid Facebook close to $200,000 in order to generate that. So that's not a bad return, 607%, okay? But I want you to look at this, email marketing. Obviously, you know what email marketing is. You're probably on some email lists, although maybe not many, just your personal preference. I have to do it for marketing. I have to look at everything, so I'm probably on hundreds of email lists. This gives me a really broad bird's eye view of how email marketing is working in e-commerce and retail. So if you look at this here, $197,000 into Facebook. That Facebook customer comes over. Maybe they buy, maybe they don't. They go through an email nurturing campaign, and they generated $5.37 million in sales over those 3 years. They can track, and I'm going to show you this. Hold on. Okay. So these are all of their Facebook ads, right? So the cost at the top level, if you're looking at this campaign, was $16,000. It generated 59,214 clicks. It dumped 11,694 potential customers into their email list, 1,740 sales, $288,000 in revenue. Now stop for a moment and think to yourself, okay, if I'm running an email campaign and I know that I've got, for a new customer, 14 emails set up to go out over the course of the first 3 weeks, right? You don't want to do it one every day, but maybe one every other day. Get them to know the company, talk to them. Now this company is Get Maine Lobster. The guy Mark who runs this, I have access to this account. He was not a lobster fisherman. He's just a genius marketer. And so he's figured out how to talk to his customers, how to sell them, and how to continually sell them in terms of lifetime value. So his customers have a very high lifetime value. Facebook is always going to say to you, hey, you gave us the money, we delivered the customer, end of story, don't question it. And to be honest, that's generally 99% of the time bullshit. Because what you're going to find is that from this Facebook campaign, follow me here. Let's go back a sec. Okay, so 860,000 clicks, 32,000 sales, 5.37 million. This is their email marketing, right? So they name their campaigns. This is called naming conventions. You have to know, okay, I send out an email on Monday. I better put an abbreviation in the naming of the campaign to know that it was Monday. That Monday campaign has done really well for us. So overall, it generated $6,000 sales. But this RME campaign, which I'm not sure what that means, has generated us $10,000 in sales and overall 6,646 new leads, so almost double. Now, as a business, if you know that your cold traffic is coming from a Facebook ad and they click on this email campaign and it's overall generating you this type of revenue, then what are you going to do? You're going to continue to run that email campaign. That's where your money's coming from. So I'm going to wrap this video here. In the third video, I'm going to get into how I see this moving forward and what my role would be. And then you can go over this and tell me what you think.